What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Cobb, aka Double Flamingo, aka The Goat, aka ignore my messy bed behind me because it is crunch time. We have officially entered playoffs, and my round 1 match is versus Birdseeds, the coach of the San Juan Samurotts. Now, the San Juan Samurotts are a very dangerous team. They've got threats like Baxcalibur and the newly acquired Darmanitan and all that, which I've already gone into if you watch my supplementary video that I posted last week, going into every single matchup that will be happening over the course of these playoffs. But I'm very worried. It's incredibly possible that I lose this, but I have faith in my first seeddom, and I think that the team that I've crafted this week is pretty gosh darn strong. So let's take a look at that. So starting off, we're going to talk about Zapdos. Zapdos was a very late addition to my team. Originally, I didn't have this. I ran into a very, very severe problem that was I wanted 8 different mods on my team. Scarf Zapdos is really, really useful versus stuff like Darmanitan. My speed is meant to be speed creeping Scarf Darmanitan every time. He doesn't have any Volt Switch immunities, so I can just sort of pivot around with Volt Switch. Ancient Power is here to hit Rotom Heat. It is here to hit all of his ice types. His team is generally pretty rock weak, so Ancient Power is there to sort of as a troll. Really, most of what I'm going to be doing is just pivoting around with Zapdos using Volt Switch. But when I bring Mordecai, I have to bring Rigby. Rigby is the classic Urshifu set with U-Turn, Brick Break, Close Combat, and Surging Strikes, Choice Banded. My speed, again, like with my Zapdos, Speed Creeping Darmanitan. It doesn't have a lot of great switch-ins. He has his Bulky Waters in Alomomola and Tapu Fini, but those are the best that he can work with. And as soon as those are off the table, then I have a real opportunity to break his team in half with Urshifu. Fighting moves are really, really strong versus most of the mons that he potentially could be bringing. Next up, we got Hoopa-Unbound. Mr. Hands is making his return. His regularly scheduled appearance in the playoffs bracket. I'm running a sort of unorthodox set this week, but I'll explain more about it later. So we're not going to get too deep into Mr. Hands right now. Mr. Hands, but you can probably see what he's cooking. Next up, we got Gillette the Ferrothorn. I'm running Iron Press on Ferrothorn this week to make up for week 1, where it was my only recourse against a Dragon Dance Bax. And now I feel like I have a little more counterplay, but still, it's the best thing I have to reliably ensure that Dragon Dance Baxcalibur, provided that I get to keep my leftovers, not lose them this time, doesn't really become an issue, any sort of problem. Max Fizdef tanks most of his team. The only thing that I'm really worried about is Rotom Heat, and once that's out of the way, then Ferrothorn really has a decent chance of winning on its own. This set is pretty standard Ferrothorn fare. Leech Seed gives me healing, Protect lets me scout for moves and gets me more healing with leftovers and Leech Seed, and Iron Press keeps me bulky and keeps me resilient versus Bax. So next up is Ariana Grande, the Mega Altaria. My Mega Altaria is here to potentially sweep in the end game. I'm running Facade over Return this week as my stab, because if you were to burn me with a Scald from the Fini, from the Aloe, from really any of his mons, if you were to burn me with a Will-O-Wisp, then I could potentially sweep his entire team as soon as I get to +2. Because nothing, even Rotom, which is the only Pokemon in the game that resists a combination of Fairy and Ground moves, even Rotom is getting 2 KO'd by a +1 Facade boosted Facade if I'm burned. So yeah, Mega Altaria is a really, really necessary bring here. This speed is so when I'm at +1, I'm faster than Meowscarada. Yeah, last up with Ariana Grande, we got the other pop star, Ed Sheeran, my Clodsire. Clodsire is running a pretty standard set this week. I'm running Spikes instead of Stealth Rocks because I feel like the Spikes are a little more useful, given that everything that's going to be Rocks week is going to be running Boots, except for Ninetales. So maybe I could have a Stealth Rock for Ninetales, but this helps me in case I get Encored, and the like, and type shit like that. Standard set, Water Absorb instead of Unaware because it lets me switch in more reliably to stuff like Rotom Heat overheating, and it lets me switch in reliably to Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini cannot do anything to hit this. Offensively, it can Nature's Madness me and it can taunt me, but that's about it that it can do. So now that I've gone over the team, I have a specific game plan this week. You notice that I'm going back to doing my normal team builder style where I just talk about the mons in isolation. I don't have a huge PowerPoint because I chose to use my PowerPoint resources this week on this. Mr. Hands and his plan to smash from the lead. So Hoopa-Unbound is going to be doing a sort of different role here than it normally does. He's sort of creeping from the lead position against most of these guys. Out of the guys that he has on his team, the most viable lead options, I would say, are Meowscarada, which would probably be running a Scarf, because he wants to cripple my Ferrothorn with Scarf Trick. Rotom Heat is pretty likely. Jirachi's pretty likely, given the fact that he led it last time, and he had as dedicated lead last time. Alolan Muck is possible. I wouldn't say it's likely because the odds that I'm leading Urshifu are pretty high, but I'd say it's definitely possible. And Alolan Ninetales is always a possibility when he has Hail. So, versus Meowscarada, this set that I'm running this week with this speed, this attack, this small amount of health with the Focus Sash, is really made to punish him for tricking immediately with his Meowscarada. If he tricks with the Meowscarada and gives me his Choice Scarf, then I am faster than him, given that Meowscarada hits 379 speed, and I just get to sort of hit his Psychic type ass with a Hyperspace Fury. If he's not Protean, then that's how much it does. If he were to switch into any other type, it's basically a guaranteed OHKO, but it's pretty close. But if he tricks me, then he's going to be living with his Focus Sash. If he clicks Power Trick, then it's fine. It breaks my Sash, and then I Hyperspace Fury and steal a Scarf. If he knocks me off, then either he gets rid of my Sash or procs my Sash, and then I take his Scarf. And all those scenarios are pretty fine for me. Meowscarada is really annoying here, especially with the potential to trick. And getting my Ferrothorn crippled is something that I'm trying to avoid at all costs. So if you were to U-turn, he'd probably be U-turning into either Muck, Aloe, or Rotom Heat in that order. So versus Muck, my Hyperspace Fury does 31.8 to 37.6, which is really, really useful chip, given that Muck is sort of a center point for his team. Being able to knock off my entire team with Muck is one of his better win cons, and Muck is usually pretty good at stopping stuff like my Mega Altaria if he keeps enough health on it. And I'm not too set up because Earthquake doesn't do enough damage without setup. Versus Alomomola, the combination of Hyperspace Fury plus Thunderbolt always takes it out. And versus Rotom Heat, 2 Hyperspace Furies has a pretty good chance to 2 a KO, assuming that he's max Fizdef Rotom Heat. So whatever switching he chooses to make after the U-turn, doesn't really want to take it with anybody. So it's really, really dangerous for him in this lead scenario. If he were to lead Rotom Heat, then he's probably either clicking Volt Switch, or maybe he's tricking me a Scarf. I have that aforementioned calc that I mentioned with all this. I don't want to get burned on this, and I don't want to get Thunderwaved on this, so I always have reliable switch-ins in my Clodsire, which is Carbon made to shut down Rotom Heat and everything they can do. And I have my Mega Altaria if I feel like he's Wisp, which tanks everything that it does and gets just set up for free. But I have to be careful not to get Thunderwaved, because my Altaria being paralyzed is really bad for me. If you were to lead Jirachi has to be a tanky set in order to live my Hyperspace Fury. I'm guaranteed to OHKO if he's just max HP and speed invested, but again, it can U-turn on me and put me in the same situation as I showed previously with my Meowscarada. And if he's bulky Jirachi, then I do good chip, get out of the way. Jirachi's kind of scary to the rest of my team because even though my Clodsire is unaware, I don't want to take a stored power if he gets super set up. So yeah, Alolan Ninetales lead. In this case, he's going to be setting up Veil. I'm just going to Brick Break him forever. It's a 4-hit KO, so he can choose to wear out his Hail. That's totally fine for me. I'm taking 2 Moonblasts every time, so I'm just going to click Brick Break until something gives. I'm going to get enough damage on this to where I can always revenge it with my Zapdos. If he keeps his Veil down, I really just need 2 Brick Breaks until this is in range to a Thunderbolt for my Zapdos. So yeah, if he leads Muck, this is the worst case scenario for me, but his knockoff does not KO me, and it does not put me in range to where a Poison Touch Poison will kill me. So Muck is the main thing that I'm trying to Destiny Bond. If I trade with Muck, then the whole game gets a lot easier, because I really do not like having to switch in on Dark and Poison moves. Knockoff plus Poison Jab is really annoying. So at the end of the day, what is he planning? What is Hoopa-Unbound's goal with this whole spiel, this whole thing? Hoopa-Unbound is really just trying to open up stuff in the early game to where I poke enough holes in his team to make the middle game really difficult for him to play. I'm going to punish him a lot in the early game if he tries to make over predictions, because I'm really just going to click Hyperspace Fury until I have a reason not to click Hyperspace Fury. The way that Birdseeds tends to play is pretty passive, making a lot of switches, trying to make the safe play on any given turn. So I'm aiming to punish that. But yeah, that is my team. That is what I'm going to be using this week. My battle starts in like half an hour, so you're going to see me wearing the same outfit in my team builder and in my battle this time. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Bye-bye. Okay, he doesn't have fucking Meowscarada. That's insane. That's crazy to me. I could have sworn that he'd definitely bring Meowscarada. That's nuts. No Scream Tail, are you serious, bro? What can I say? Okay, so how does this game look different? This is everything I prepped for with the exception of no Meow. I'm still going to lead Hoopa, I think, because his lead... My Shifu gets opened up a lot. I think he just leads, like, Ninetales, and that's totally fine. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to lead Ninetales, and that's going to be... Or I'm just going to lead Hoopa, and that's going to be fine. He's really opened himself up to the potential of a Ferrothorn lead. This Rotom, I'm assuming, has to be Trick, if he doesn't have Meow anymore. But, yeah, I don't know why he brought both of his bulky waters. That's crazy. Alright. He has none of his Mons that can U-turn. I think that's a personal mistake. Okay. What does he lead? Ninetales. Totally fine. I'm going to click Brick Break until it goes away. I think that's good enough for me. You cannot get up your veil. You will suffer. You will suffer having no screens. You will suffer that curse. That forest curse. Fuck your screens. 31. Is that in my range? He's not max HP. He's special attack invested. Interesting. Cool. He's probably going to go to one of his Helmet Mons, so I'm going to mix it up with Thunderbolts. Yeah, I think that's a fair little mix-up. If he goes Muck, it's fine. If he goes one of his Water Mons, that's great. That's phenomenal for me. Fine with every scenario. I'm totally fine with every scenario. I don't want to make contact. That's the issue I have. I don't want to make contact. I don't really care if the screens get up. My Ferrothorn can stall them out pretty easily. Yeah. He's going to take forever to click his move because he's thinking deeply about every single move that he makes. Which is fair, it's smart. I prep more than he did. It's sort of a divergence from the PowerPoint. Also because this is definitely special attack invested. It's not max HP. It's probably not max speed. Even though max speed, it's probably fast enough to speed creep my Zapdos, if I had to guess. So rocking 329 or 330. Okay, he just does that again. That's fine. I should have just bricked again. That's my fault. Now he's definitely going to go into the other thing. So I'm just going to Thunderbolt. He's going to go into one of his Helmet Mons, and it's going to be annoying. Which is frustrating. But it's fine. I just have to deal with it. It's fine. Oh, I should have stuck with my game plan. Oh, this is fine. This is totally great. I'm more than content with getting Wisped. And I'm faster than this if this is max bulky. Is that max bulky? Let's see. I did 31. Let's look at the calc. 252 bold. So he's got at least a little bit of speed. If he tricks, if he wisps, I think I can go into... I'm covered by Volt Switch. I always have the Claude to fall back on. If he were to Volt Switch. If he were to Thunder Wave, that's annoying. If he wisps, then that's also kind of annoying. But I think... I'm okay to Destiny Bond trade this if Feeny comes in or if Muck comes in. I'm just going to keep hitting it, I think. No. I should really go Altaria. Like, I should really go Altaria. But also, I'm just going to Hyperspace Fury. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, wow. Whoa, massive damage. Okay, he's Thunder Wave. Okay, cool. He almost lost his Rotom for no reason. Could that have killed? Okay, say he's speed creeping this at max, so he would be timid. Timid. Let's guess his investment right here. What's faster than Hoopa? Let's pull this up. Rotom Heat. Okay, he clicks another move. That's fine. Timid. Say speed creeping Hoopa. Max HP and 48. Okay, 48 in Fizz Def. Oh god. Okay. If he subs, that's fine. I just need to not get parahaxed. I really just need to not get parahaxed. Him bringing in this is wild. Breaks my sash. Don't flinch, don't hacks. Yes! What do I take? Boots. Okay, cool. That's good damage. That's massive damage. Okay. So... Now what do I do? He can easily Dragon Dance on my Ferrothorn switch. He can easily just go into Rotom. I think I just sack this, and it's fine because I'm always gonna be faster with Zapdos and I can revenge. I'm always gonna be faster with Shifu and I can revenge kill. So I'm just gonna hyperspace again because if he gets greedy and Dragon Dances, then he suffers. Like he suffers hard. Assuming I don't get parahaxed, which I really need to not get parahaxed. Honestly, Destiny Bonding is better. Because... No, if he subs, then he's fucked. Okay. This is a interesting line. Let me put in the Rotom investment. It's probably not going to matter because it's sitting at 2, but I just want to know how much that is. I said 48. 48 defense. Does that align with the calcs? 208 timid. Does that align with my hyperspace damage? It does. Yeah, that's certainly in range. Oh, so I definitely could have killed him there. Especially... So I min-rolled on the Brick Break into mid-rolled on the hyperspace. That's unfortunate. That's a little unfortunate. Should I tell him that? Eh, whatever. Okay. I'm fine with the glaive. Okay. So, with the glaive, I can just Volt. Is that counting for Glaive Rush? I'm running the calc. I need to run the calc. I can just go Ferrothorn. I'm running the calc. Zapdos, Choice Scarf to Baxcalibur. Okay, yeah, that is accounting for Glaive Rush. Okay, huge. So I just go Urshifu and I click U-turn, and then I go into my Zapdos. I click Thunderbolt, and that's the way that things are going to be. Okay, yeah. Rotom being dead makes the game super easy for Pharaoh. Like, it's insanely easy for Pharaoh at this point. How much do I do with Feeny? I should have looked at this. Wow, that's actually really... Oh, well, that's no investment. Yeah, okay. Easiest Feeny switch of his life. Yep. Cool. No helmet. Interesting. Now, do I go Ferrothorn and get taunted, or do I go... I'm just going to go this guy. Leftovers. Okay. That's fine. My Thunderbolt does fucking crazy damage, but that's assuming he's not max HP. Okay, if he's max HP, then it doesn't do insane damage. It just does decent damage. I can really just Thunderbolt into everything. If he wants to swap into Muck, he's gonna swap into Muck. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Let's be real with ourselves. Actually, he doesn't know I'm not defensive. So he's just gonna swap him up regardless. I'm on his head. I wasn't prepped for double bulky water. I'm stressing. I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm rapping at my desk. I'm rapping at my desk. I'm stressing, and he's not clicking a move. I am gonna put the timer on your ass, bro. You can move, you freak. Yep, easy muck. Okay, this is a pretty free Urshifu, especially now that I know that this isn't helmet, so I can just click close combat without any sort of issue. Yeah. Okay, cool. You don't take 2. You do not take 2. Find another switch in. Oh, that crit super matters. Okay, so that crit did 57. I'm going to go this regardless, but that's tough for him. That's annoying for him. Because this doesn't get his health back. At least not easily. I don't want to risk losing my Shifu. My Shifu's too good here. He brought all of his passive stuff, and he brought none of his offense. Yeah, I'm content with what my Hoopa did this game. I don't have much to commentate on because he's taking so long with all these turns. My Clodsire is outfitted to always beat the Feeny, so, like, I don't have to risk him moonblasting. I'm just chilling. Mew is kind of right because he's not going to get an opportunity to Wish Pass, but yeah. How much does my Mega Altaria do to muck with Earthquake? Let's look at that. Say that I'm Mega. Say that he's Muck. Say that he's this build. Okay. So after 1 or 2 more Volt Switches, then I just win. Which is nice. Not clicking a move, by the way. Okay. Easy. Huge. Okay. I can Toxic him now, which is funny. I really should just Quake for the damage, because if he's taunt, then it's fine. Or I could just Spikes. Or I could just I can double into Zapdos on the potential taunt and on the potential Alomomola. So I'm just gonna do that. Hi. He's likely to taunt, he's likely to Nature's Madness, and in either cases, Zapdos is fine. And if he knockoffs, I'm faster than everything regardless, except for Ninetales. So, like, and I don't need to really be faster than Ninetales. I'd rather actually lose my Scarf and not get choiced. / ignore spectators. Please click your moves. I'm in his head. It's really funny. If his last 3 moves are Nature's Madness, Taunt, and other move, then that's amazing for me. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a Defog on this instead of Defog on Rotom. Yeah. Bring back the Rain Team Cobb. That's funny. That's funny nicknames. Who doggy this guy likes to salivate on his moves. He's sitting, he's taking them in like a fine cheese, like a fine wine. I'm gonna cut this down in post, so you guys aren't gonna know how long this is going, but yo, I'm gonna. Is this disrespectful? Is this disrespectful? Timer. Stopwatch. I'm gonna set the stopwatch at the start of every turn. No, 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 you stop. Start. Okay, he clicked. Okay, cool. I get to Volt Switch for free into Pharaoh? Yeah, Pharaoh's good. Pharaoh's solid. Pharaoh at worst has to take a Glaive Rush, or at worst has to take an Icicle Crash. And I'm always going to knock him out of sub-range, which is good. Even if he Dragon Dances, he needs 2 flinches with Ferrothorn in order to take it out. So Ferrothorn just gets to come in. Pharaoh gets to come in. And Pharaoh gets to chill. Let's make this... Sorry, the battle's going to get a little smaller for you guys. There you go. There we go. Okay. You are not in Altaria range yet. I just get to establish the Vortex, though, which is nice. I click Close Combat another 2 times. Yep. It's fine. I'm cool to take this Helmet Chip. He cannot revenge me with anything except for Ninetales. And I have Ninetales switch-ins up the ass. He can choose to save this if he wants. It can only switch in 1 more time. And the Helmet Chip isn't going to be enough throughout the game in order to win this war. Sacks is Feeny. Okay, cool. My game gets a lot easier for... what's his face all of a sudden? A lot easier for Altaria. Yeah, cool. I'm faster than Bax, so if he brings him Bax, I'm just going to CC again. Oh, but he can bring Aloe and then sack Bax and then, well... It's interesting. What is he going to do? He should go Ninetales. Ninetales is the right play. Yeah. Question is, do I... Because I only really need a little more chip with... I don't kill. But I know he's not Bax. Bulk. This is frustrating. I think I can just go Ferrothorn and Body Press. If I'm a real G, I close combat again, but I just have to go Ferrothorn and be reserved, like a not real G. If he's pussy, he Moonblast. Or if he's pussy, he Moonblast. The real G plays the Aurora Veil, because he doesn't die to a close combat if he fails. Actually, I don't know. I don't know his investment. Because we saw how much he took from the Hyperspace Fury or the Brick Break. The Brick Break did more than it should have. So, who could say? I'm just going to seed into the Aloe coming in. And that's fine. Yep. And I'm just going to bring my Urshifu right back. I'm going to click Brick Break. Break these screens. Get my health back. I should have gone Zapdos, but it is what it is. Zapdos, I don't know if that kills this. And he's going to get his health back with his other thing. Nothing wants to switch on the Brick Break. This does take it decently. But, yeah. Actually, how much does it do? Remove the veil. Ooh, it's a roll. Ooh, that's good. Oh, wait, no. That's not max. Okay, yeah. It's, well, I guess I could crit him again. It's entirely possible. And he has the baton pass in order to get something in. Ooh. He's not making it good for himself. He's not making it look good for himself. Reminder in the interim what my team looks like. These are the stats of every mon on my team. Boop. From his perspective, I can just CC again. And he has to choose what he wants to do with that. And really, there's an argument that I should just CC again. Because Ninetales doesn't even take it that well. But it gets all its health back with Wish, so it's like, whatever. I think breaking this is fine, though. My biggest issue is that I'm going to run out of PP on close combat. Okay. I don't kill, barely. Okay. Whatever. I get my health back. It's fine. That was a real G play. He made one real G play in the entire game. That's a little insane. Moonblast is a roll. He probably EV'd this, so it's not a roll. I'm guessing he put a lot of special attack investment into making it not a roll. Okay, so I'm going to go into... Terraform? No. Do I throw if he just Moonblasts? Yes. I think I do. Because I don't have anything that can immediately revenge this. Zapdos isn't doing enough with Thunderbolt. So he's going to make the pussy play, and he's just going to bail. So I should break once. It's a potential game-losing play if I don't. Or if I do this. I've made peace with the fact that I can lose this game, and I want to make a real G play. I'm going to do it. I swapped last time, so. If he Moonblasts, then he earned it. But I can go Ferrothorn so easily here. Yes! And the hail's done. Oh, that's huge. That's so huge. Okay. If he freeze dries, does he kill my Zapdos? He doesn't. Cool. So I just get to go Zapdos and I get to click full switch. Easy. Okay. That's a huge play that keeps me in the game. That keeps me... I think this is borderline unlosable now. Very borderline unlosable. The Alomomola is at 34. I get 3 more kills when I come back in with close combat, which is great. That's great. And he can't put Veil back up because the snow is not active, which is huge. If he goes Muck, which would be crazy, then which I think is also his best play. If he goes Muck, then I just go Claude, and I'm fine with that. I make my peace with that. I start spamming Earthquake like there's no tomorrow, because he needs too many turns in order to. Well, does Earthquake kill the... I don't know. Let's think about it. Oh, that's the wrong play. That's tough. Uh-oh. Visual bug, by the way. Okay, if I don't Mega, there's nothing he can do to kill me. So I think I'm just gonna Dragon Dance. Yeah. And then I can Earthquake. Yeah. There should be nothing he can do to kill me unless he has Ice Punch, in which case I'm sad. Very, very sad. And even that's a roll. And he has to be attack invested. If he's not attack invested, then it's great. Do I die to a poison jab if I Mega? Let me unlock this, actually. If he's no attack investment, do I die to a poison jab if he's Mega? Or if I Mega? Poison jab. I don't. I can't just Mega, actually. Yeah, because I don't want to risk the... Well, he's going to Poison Jab regardless. So I just Dragon Dance. If he Ice Punches, then good prep, and he deserves it. Please don't Ice Punch. Okay, huge. Poison? Oh, huge. Okay, and now I think I just win. Yep. Does Facade kill? Doesn't need to. Okay, I think that's an Altaria sweep. I think it's locked and loaded. Do I know? That's a mid-roll for no attack investment. So yeah, that's right. Cool. Alright, I think this game is over. I'm not sure, but I think this game is over. If so, that's a 5-0 victory, which is great. We'll have to see. I literally don't think I can throw this, though. Pixelate? Yeah, I don't think I can throw this. Must have wrote him his fucking Scarf Thunder Wave, but that would be rough. Yeah, I think Altaria just wins from here, which is good. Unless he has Ice Shard on Bax. But I'm willing to take that risk, because he's probably not. Given that he's Boots, he's definitely Dragon Dance. He has Icicle Crash. I'm guessing he has Sub. And maybe he has Earthquake. I think the game's over. I think the game's definitely over. Yep. I get my kill. Yep. He can try and bring it back with Aloe, pivoting a bunch. But yeah. I'm just going to Dragon Dance again. Yep. Wow, Facade, Sharker. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do I still KO Aloe with Facade? No, I don't. He's out of range. I just get the Mash Facade now, though. Yeah. Because I'm always going to keep him out of... or I should really be Earthquaking, but... yeah, I'm keeping him out of Regenerate range. Regardless, even if this isn't over with Altaria right now, he has nothing to break through Ferrothorn. So... Altaria cleans up another game. Both Birdseeds and Fritz, who are best friends in real life, have both fallen to Mega Altaria. Mega Altaria is the shatterer of friendships, which I think moves me on to the semifinals, which I'm going to be playing against the winner of Bionic and Minicky. I'm going to talk about that more in the outro when I actually win the battle, but it feels pretty won from this position. It feels pretty solid. Yeah. Oh, the crit definitely mattered there. Ice Shard. It kills me, but I'm fine with that. He can't win. Oh, he does have it. Okay, cool. Whatever. He can't win. I just press Ancient Power twice with Zapdos, and I win, I think. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, cool. No, it doesn't kill! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is getting spicy. Oh, I'm still faster. He crashed instead of sharding. Oops. Oops to him. Alright. That is GG's. That is the game. Locked down. Am I going to get my boost at the end? I'm not. Sad. I won that. And I move on to semifinals. Still in winners. Clutched out that matchup. Let's fucking go. Playing the winner, Bionic and Vinicky. You're going to see an upload for that next week. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I am out of here. Bye-bye.